Okay guys, this one I'm definitely looking forward to. Gaelco Arcade 1, the third cart in the arcade collection from Evercade. Let's have a look at it. So this is the Gaelco Arcade 1, which was a Spanish company, which I definitely didn't know a lot about. I definitely hadn't played any of these games before. There's 6 games on the cart, and for me they are 6 absolutely fantastic games. And they are perfect to play on the VS. This is what the VS is all about for me, these classic, you could probably say hidden gems, but there are plenty of people out there who have heard of these and enjoyed them for years. But for me, and maybe a lot of other people, I've never heard of them. And only really briefly discovered them when Evercade announced them, and they're really good. Alligator Hunt, Thunder Hoop, World Rally, Biomechanical Toy, Glass and Snowboard Championship. 6 absolutely superb games. And here we've got the lovely Gaelco Arcade 1 cartridge, absolutely lovely. You've got your usual manual in the box. We'll have a brief look. You want to know about Gaelco, there's a little bit in here. Obviously we know they're a Spanish company from 1985 established, and here are some information on the games. Some absolutely great games here. Obviously some of them are pretty difficult, but I guess that's generally the standard for arcade games. I absolutely love World Rally, it is superb. Again, it is pretty difficult, but you need to learn the sort of the tracks to get decent at it. Biomechanical Toy, this is absolutely superb as well. Glass, surprisingly good. This is the sort of censored version, so to speak, which I'll talk about in the video. We've got Snowboard Championship, which is pretty good too. And that's it. Yep, that's us. Let's have a look at the game briefly on the handheld. This is a great little game. Tricky, you definitely need to practice. What a game, I love this, I love it. I'm not very good though, sometimes you lose concentration, that's all it takes. It only takes a brief momentarily loss and you'll crash. Easy. Ah, slowed down there, darn. Anyway, that's a pretty good time. I think you're definitely limited how fast. You probably get to about 47 seconds, I guess is good, but that's pretty good. Anyway, let's get this on the VS, guys. Okay guys, here we go. We've got the 6 games. I'm going to start at the beginning with Alligator Hunt. We're looking forward to this. These are all extremely good games. You can see Alligator Hunt. It's a kind of a, I don't know, it's a mixture of a few genres, like a shoot 'em up and scrolling shoot 'em up. If you've ever played Cabal, then you will definitely be familiar with this as a crosshair shooter. Here's the controls. Quite important here, there's a few controls that are, you've got missiles, fire guns, and you can roll with your skateboard. Let's go. 2-player game as well, quite important to remember. Get a friend along. Maybe make it a little bit easier. There's no doubt, obviously some of these games are a little bit different, a little bit strange perhaps even, maybe a bit weird, but ignore that, the games are extremely good. Let's go. So you've got your skateboard here to start off. You can press the A button to sort of roll back forward, and then you've got your standard shoot on the B button, and then X, no sorry, Y is actually your missiles. And you can just hold down the button, you don't need to keep pressing it as well, which is quite cool. You can just move your crosshair and hold the button, destroy everything that you see. Happy days.
Yeah, what's not to love, really? So this is really just like a training sort of level, so to speak. It's not overly difficult to start, but it does get pretty tricky. Probably not the hardest game it's on this cart, to be honest. I mean, there's a few other games that are much, much harder than this. But it's fun, it's a lot of fun. Like I said, it's a two-player game. You can get your friend, shoot those frogs, get the missiles, get a friend along to help you out, have a little bit of fun. Sort of in the second level, things sort of change up a little bit. You get these kind of a War of the Worlds style creatures that you have to take out. I guess that's what it's aiming for, but yeah, it's so cool. You can see everything and you use your missiles to take some of these things out. I think it's just about paying attention and avoiding all the sort of enemy fire, really, but wow, it's such a great game. I mean, it's hard to say what game's my favourite on the cart, but this is definitely up here. The more you actually play it, the more you enjoy it, especially when you see in a little minute the game style changes up a little bit and you kind of don't expect it, which you'll see now. You sort of complete this level, the gameplay suddenly changes up. You get on a spaceship and you're suddenly into space, and it becomes a kind of a shoot 'em up. Pretty cool. Not really sure the point of that, but it basically gets you going. Same idea. Now we've got a totally different game altogether, and we've died immediately. Love it. But yeah, this part is actually really good fun. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of these type of games, but this is fun. A lot of fun. Some strange sort of guitar riffs, music going on. It seems a bit weird, but it's good. A lot of the games are like that on this cart. Plenty going on with the sort of music and soundtracks. It's terrific. See, we sort of change. We get some sort of mid-level bosses as well, which aren't too difficult. As long as you sort of avoid everything, you'll be fine. Ooh, you can actually shoot them things, plasma balls or whatever they are. Oh, I did.
Yeah, there's a basement coming. Basement back. Orders for you. That's slow. Tell me what's on. First, destroy their computer center.
Kind of rather cool cutscenes, eh?
And you combat with mutant brain.
What? Oh, the mutant brain, yeah, that's the guardian you get to fight at the end of this level. Happy days. And this bit is really cool. Of you're sort of fighting your way through asteroids and sort of enemies pick up loads of missiles again. Absolutely terrific. A lot of good stuff happening in this game. Really good fun. Just pay attention. See, I think this would be really good if you got a friend involved to sort of help you too. Anyway guys, I think we'll move on to the next game. So far, absolutely terrific, really good game. I think if everyone picked this up is going to really enjoy this game and this cart in general. Terrific. Okay guys, next game, Biomechanical Toy. A completely bonkers name, but let's have a look at it. So what we got, the evil criminal Scrubby has escaped. And what's worth, he's stolen the magic pendulum that brings toys to life. So we basically need to go through the levels, rescuing the toys and defeating it. It's a kind of a horizontal shooting platform style game, and this one is great, but it's super difficult. Quite simple moves. We've got jump and fire, and there's also something not mentioned here that I discovered in the game, which is a special move. It's not actually mentioned in the controls there. Yeah, okay, let's move on. 1995, that's quite an advanced sort of stage for arcade games, as you can see. It's a lot more different from your earlier 90s games, that's for sure. Like your Mortal Kombats and Street Fighters. Let's go. So we basically start off, you've got a nice gun, you can collect more bullets, quite important. You're pressing B to sort of fire, A to jump, pretty simple stuff so far, but just a word of warning, don't try and sort of take out every enemy you see because they kind of respawn all the time, so don't try and shoot everyone you see, it's rather pointless, just really keep carrying on. Just make your way through the level as best as you can. That's one of the toys I've rescued there. Oh, easy to die. You've got a health bar you see at the top left, which is fine, but that goes down really quickly, so the more you get hit, obviously. So try and collect, there's lots of collectibles as well, there's boxes you can sort of fire through, as you can see here, get you more bullets. Quite important. Oh, there I've just actually picked up one of the special moves that I was talking about. You see in the bottom left, it's kind of like some kind of, it looks like a tail or something, I suspect, but yeah, you press the start button to actually activate that, but I'd obviously keep that for the enemies that you come across in the game. Not really sure what some of these things are, it's just really a lot of points, but I'm not sure what a lot of the things are. So I'll get full health again. See, the enemies just respawned again, so it's really pointless trying to spend ages killing every enemy that you actually see. Ooh, well, you can actually bounce on the enemies' heads as well, or that one enemy to sort of get to higher parts. Ooh, I'm frozen, so I'll move your joystick, sorry, or D-pad. That's going to use the start button to take out this enemy coming up here. So he's creates some kind of special move, and so it makes it a little bit easier for some of the bosses. But yeah, I absolutely love this game. It does give me kind of a Amiga vibe sometimes when I'm actually playing it. Just graphically, it just feels a bit like that. It's weird as heck. I mean, there's a lot of things going on here, absolutely bizarre, bonkers. But it's such a playable game. Handles superbly, great fun. Yep, absolutely love it. It does get ferociously difficult though, and a little bit frustrating the sort of further you get through the levels. But great game. Let me use my special move here. Oh. Especially just go left to right wherever that queen goes. Jump over the fire. Oh. Oh darn. Nearly done. You see that it's got a health bar there. Oh, so that, and I've died first. Nearly done. My strategy's not very good there, but I'm just really trying to finish this quickly. Yeah, here we go. Some great effects, absolutely terrific game. Really impressed with it, to be honest. But yeah, things definitely ramp up massively the further you go into the game. Don't forget, collect everything you see, pick everything up, shoot everything. These enemies get extremely hard. Just stay, keep your distance, move, keep moving. Yeah, and keep dying. I have no idea what some of these things are. I don't know whether it's just trying to get to a higher level there or some bonus points or something, but wow. It is ferociously difficult at times. I think from this mission 2 especially, it does get extremely tough. Almost impossible not to die like 1,000 times, but it's such a good game though. I think the more you play it, the more you realise it's really tough, but it's such a top game that I still absolutely love it. It's got so much style, crazy weirdness going on, but it's so playable. I think you'll definitely be utilising a ridiculous amount of save states when playing this game. I guess that's what they're there for, because you will die a lot. Still a good game though, but let's move on to the next game, guys. Okay guys, the third game on the list is Glass, which I don't really know why it's called Glass, to be honest, but here we go. It's a kind of a puzzle type shoot 'em up game, I guess. So you need to really clear the screen for all these green tiles. So aliens attacked us on Earth, stripping each of its layer of glass to uncover the unexpected and surprising secrets beneath. Yeah, wait till you see those surprising secrets. Pretty easy, just like the last games we played. There's a shield, there's a fire, and you lay bombs as well. quite important. But this one is also great fun, but extremely difficult, and the bosses are ferociously tough. And yeah, you've got a selection between boy, girl, and boy mode and girl mode, which doesn't make a lot of difference, to be honest, to the game. So if you choose girl mode, it depends what you unveil at the end of the level. Of course, this is the censored version. Blaze have actually censored it from the original ROM. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see. Tough as heck. I've already died. So you press B button to fire, and you basically try to clear the screen of all these green tiles, which I guess is why it's called glass. They're seeing them as glass tiles. So there's a lot of enemies just appear. See that sort of stars tells you there's an enemy just about to appear out of the crater there. So make sure you kill them, because one touch you die instantly. So try and clear the screen as quick as you possibly can. You can shoot in any direction. And that's it, the level will be complete. Sounds really simple. It is quite addictive once you actually get started. But you see, it does get extremely tough. And here is what you get to reveal. So the more levels you complete, the more you get unveiled of the picture. And it's been censored, so it's really just a black silhouette that we're seeing. In the actual original arcade ROM, it was actually a picture of a half-naked woman, or nearly fully naked, I think, if I recall. Totally pointless. I really don't get the point of putting them in the game. It would be absolutely fine a game without it. I guess maybe it was one of those things added to sort of get people to play the game. I don't think it was needed, because it's a really good fun game anyway. So there is also sort of bombs that we have, but I'll keep them for the sort of boss, because they are ferociously tough. You're going to need them as much as possible. Oh, insert coin, let's go. Oh, interestingly, you play 2-player games at this as well. Terrific. Oh, that's just laughable. Close this. Some of these enemies are taking more hits to actually die, so it definitely makes it that a little bit harder. So generally try and clear the screen as quick as possible before all these enemies start appearing. Oh my! Oh, there's a big huge rocket there, what's that? Ah, I missed that, of course. So this is the first boss. The best thing to do is probably... oh, I've no... Oh, wait a minute, yeah. Ah, I've died! So the only thing about this, if you actually die, the health of the boss goes straight back to the beginning again. Which is kind of annoying. Yeah, you just need to keep moving. Go from one side to the other and just keep moving. Keep away from it. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do what I do. And eventually you will defeat it. So yeah, once you've actually defeated that boss, you move on to the next level. It's pretty much more of the same, I guess. You get some upgraded sort of weapons. It's actually really addictive. It's surprisingly addictive. But just tough, yeah. It's an arcade game, it's tough as heck. I would say it was my favourite game on the cart, but it's still really good fun. I think it'd be quite cool getting an extra player, I guess, to help you, especially with the bosses. You see the next one is even worse. And interestingly guys, I've played all these on the handheld too, and they actually play extremely well on the handheld. No issues at all, no slowdown. Still look fantastic. So you sort of finish playing on here, you can maybe take it on the go with you and carry on playing in the handheld. Absolutely terrific. Really impressed with that. some more bosses and it's like, oh my. Ah. But unfair you got to, that's why I'm saying really it'd be ideal to sort of get another friend to actually help you, because it's impossibly difficult. It's bad enough probably taking on one of these guys. Anyway guys, I think we've seen enough. I'll move on to the next game now. And yeah, I'm just going to die, I think. Okay guys, here we go. Slightly easier game, I think, maybe. Snowboard Championship, which is pretty straightforward as it sounds. You're a snowboarder going down a hill, toughest mountains and challenges. Pretty straightforward. It's a little bit, the controls are very much like the World Rally game as well. Start, race, run. Basically you use the D-pad to sort of manoeuvre the snowboarder, and that's really it. Nothing particularly amazing about that. So it's very simple to play. There is a couple of sort of play modes, of beginner and champion, and we'll just maybe go off, so that's just really talking the speed. The speed does ramp up massively in the champion mode. So let's go for beginner, I think, to start us off. I don't think it really matters what sort of player you go off, so you look at the different nationalities, it really depends what you prefer. Makes no difference though.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Yay. Okay, so you press left or right depending on what arrow it tells you on the screen here. Sounds simple, doesn't it? But if you don't get the timing right, you can just crash easy. Sometimes you get a little bit confused and messed. If you don't know your left from right, then that could be a problem for you. It's like in the heat of the sort of moment, you can easily crash and mess up as well. Great fun though, it is good fun to play. I say I actually felt it played really well on the handheld, this particular one as well. It seemed sort of a little bit more at home. I think there's definitely a time limit, much like the rally game. There's a time limit. I think it's 50 seconds. If you go over that, then you'll be disqualified and you'll need to do it again. So that's not bad at all. Next course, pretty much more of the same, with sometimes they add some more obstacles. Things in your way to make it a little bit trickier. Oh, pressed the wrong way there. Is he done? Okay, there's a loop here you need to get in for. Yay! Pretty fun. Yeah, I think you can get away with a couple of crashes, I think, and nudges here and there, but too many and you're never going to make it that 50-second sort of time limit. No chance. Yeah, I think I've totally messed this one up. Yeah, I've done. Oh, it might be close. Nah, I think I'm not going to make it. Oh, got a second. Yay, that helped. Oh, look at that. Just because you sort of get a time bonus by going around that loop, I think that helped, because otherwise I was never making that. Fantastic. Anyway guys, I think we'll move on. This is pretty much, it's just more like this, more levels. It is really good fun to play, but it's quite simplistic I think, but it's still a good game, really good game. Okay guys, the fifth game of the cart, we've got Thunder Hoop. It's a kind of a shooting platformer game. Much in the style of Biomechanical Toy, like, I guess, a little bit like that. So, here's the blurb. Evil creations world, you take on the role of human vaccine Thunderhoop and destroy the virus once and for all. Okay. Whatever. Now, interestingly, there is actually a sequel to this game. There's also a sequel to World Rally as well, which is the last game we'll play. So maybe we'll see another cart. I'm not sure if Gaelco actually own the rights to the games, but it'd be interesting. You'll need lots of coins for this, that's for sure. Let's get started. So you need to be careful. This is one of those one hit kills. You will die instantly, which is kind of frustrating. But yeah, you just need to learn the levels. You've got B to sort of fire this thing and A to jump. Pretty straightforward. Sounds simple enough, doesn't it? But yeah, take your time because there's a lot of bad guys that just sort of appear out of nowhere like that and you die instantly. Feels like you just have absolutely no warning of that sort of guy coming in. Really enjoy the game. This game also gives me sort of Amiga vibes. I don't know whether that's what they were actually aiming for, but you can definitely see there's sort of Amiga-esque sort of style graphics. Still, it's so well, the controls are so tight, it plays amazingly well. The only time you die is generally because of your own fault, because you're absolutely, terrible at it. Quite addictive. I actually really like this game, apart from the fact it does get excruciatingly tough in the sort of coming up levels, much like Biomechanical Toy. Like, the collision detection at times is a little bit strange. You get a little bit frustrated. So this is the first boss at the end of the first level, which is really not as difficult as you might think. You just really need to keep firing and moving. Get as much fire in it as possible. Yeah, there you go, that made that look easy. Honestly, I've died loads playing that sort of level. It's easy enough once you actually know what you're doing. However, things definitely change once you hit the second level. I think it does get much harder and a little bit more frustrating. But again, I feel as if I'm just blaming myself rather than the game. It's all about sort of learning. I think, yep, those save states are going to come in massively handy. So you can jump on some of the enemies, and sometimes that's actually the easier way to sort of do it. But you still need to be really careful like that too. Oh no. Oh. It's all about timing as well, jumping and timing, shooting. Let's just ignore them. Some of these parts are excruciatingly tough. You die constantly. I mean, I think it would be nice if you could actually have more than one hit to die. See, you can actually upgrade your weapons as well, which is good. Some they pick up, but if you fall off of this part, you will die instantly. I'm trying not to go over there with there. See, these enemies just appear out of nowhere. How unbelievably frustrating is that? Ah! Anyway, guys, I think we'll move on. You get the point. This game is great, but super tough. Okay, guys, moving on to World Rally, which might just be my most favourite game on here. It's pretty simple. You've got, I think it's 50 seconds to beat on the clock each stage. There's a number of stages, number of difficult levels, and it's quite simple to control left and right, much like the snowboarding game. Obviously hold down B to accelerate, and that's pretty much it. But it like the snowboarding game, it progressively gets tougher and tougher each stage, different sort of settings. But yeah, I absolutely love this one. Yeah, let's go. You can play two-player game as well, but I guess it's going to be sort of chances each turn at a time kind of thing rather than on the same screen. I'll need to check it out right enough. So we've got 4 levels, which we'll go through in the video. Let's just stick with the first level, easy peasy. There's a number of stages on this as well. Okay, pretty simple. Hold the B button to accelerate, left and right, follow the on-screen instructions. Love the handling is superb and the screeching of the tyres. Controls are so tight, it really is a terrifically well designed game. There are quite a few other games of this type that uses the same control method, rally games and car games. I'm not really sure what was first, but you've probably played similar games at some point. Oh, that's an obstacle usually. You can cut corners, but careful, there's sometimes trees in the way. Yeah, that's not too bad. So you move on to the second stage and it changes up slightly. We're now on to sort of gravel. Oh, lost concentration immediately there. Again, I actually found this was better on the handheld almost. I don't know, it just felt a little bit more closer and I could concentrate a bit better, I don't know. It works great on both, to be fair. Yeah, you crash a lot. Let's move on to stage 3. We've got a little bit of snow now, which is really nice. So bright. I can't concentrate. Yeah, I'm showing up my skills here, aren't I? It is really tough. Yeah, you can see great stuff, but amazingly tough. I find it difficult to sort of talk and play the game at the same time, to be honest. Lots of practice needed, absolutely loads to sort of get anywhere, but oh wow, it's such a fun game, I love it. Don't love crashing though. So guys, we'll have a look at some of the other sort of difficult levels. Let's have a look at medium. I already think some of the easy stuff is really hard, so I guess it doesn't bode well for some of these levels. I think it just adds obstacles. I'm sure there's trees in the corners and stuff like that that you just crash into, which is just fiendish. Why would you do that? Deliberately added there to avoid. There's no way of avoiding it sometimes. Ooh. That's the only way to go around the corner. Love those sound effects. Oh, I just missed the tree that time. Okay, need to watch those obstacles. So guys, let's have a bash at hard. Obviously we've totally mastered easy and medium, haven't we? Oh, Tarzan level. Oh wow. Got nighttime play now. Fantastic, love it. I don't know whether it's because it's nighttime it's making it hard, but oh, you can hardly see. Oh, watch the obstacles. Love the touches though, you get lots of different sort of types, nighttime, snow, gravel, tarmac. Very well designed game. It is tough though, I think a lot of practice is needed to sort of become decent at it. So I don't recommend sort of try to do a video and talk at the same time either. Makes you look bad. Oh, I've run out of time. Oh, I guess it get a little bit longer time, 60 seconds instead of 50. I need probably another 60 seconds here. Yeah, it wasn't too bad, it wasn't too far away considering how many times I crashed. So guys, let's have a look at Expert before we wrap up the video. I'm seeing how bad it is. Oh, back to night time on the gravel, cool. Count the amount of crashes, here we go. Oh, we've got puddles as well. Oh, ferocious. that's hardly fair. Aquaplaning. Oh, it was too slow to react there. Maybe it would be an expert. We'll get 2 minutes to try and complete this. Yep, only 3 minutes, I think. Ooh. Oh, I might make it, or I might not. Yay, yay, yay! Happy days. That was crashing a few times too. Anyway guys, I think we'll sort of wrap the video there. Have to say I absolutely love this cart. Yeah, the games are quite hard and quite tricky at times, but they're no doubt absolutely fantastic games here. And it's difficult not to love. I mean, there's a good bit of variety as well. You've got some shooting games, driving games, sort of puzzly games. I like it. Not enough games, right enough. I mean, you'd always want more than 6, I guess, but they're really high quality, decent games, and I'm not going to complain about that at all. And hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I really enjoyed playing this one. Only got one more arcade cart to come, that will probably be later in the week, which is the Atari arcade cart. Oof, and I'm going to crash loads. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe if you can, and we'll catch you again next time. Bye for now. Catch you again, guys.